Hey, Anthony Simone here, and in today's video quick tip, I want to share something with you that I think will, quite frankly, change the results you're getting from many different strategies that you may be trying to implement right now, but not quite getting the results that you're looking for. And so, this is something that I've used for many, many years now, but I was talking about it with a friend of mine the other day, and we were sitting there going, the it's almost always better to have the right question than it is to have the answer. And what I mean by that is that oftentimes if we don't have the right question, we get the wrong answer. So this ties into something called what we call the pragmatic question. And so it goes like this, and I'll just use myself as an example. But there are times that have been times and still will be times into the future where I've tried implementing a strategy and wasn't getting the results I was looking for. And so where the pragmatic question comes into place is now we ask ourselves the question of, is it the strategy that's bad? Or could it possibly be an issue that I'm dealing with in my life or business that's preventing me from executing on that strategy to get the results that I want? And if there are issues, what are those issues specifically and how can I resolve them? Because here's the thing, what I find is, and I've done this in the past too, is most people quit a strategy too early. And oftentimes it's just a tweak or two that needs to be made in order to make that strategy work. And then sometimes I've gotten busy with putting out fires, right? Or something calls my attention away from being able to consistently put that strategy into place and to work that strategy so that I will get the results. And so you say, okay, that's great, Anthony. Well, how do you fix this? And I've got a solution for you. And the solution basically involves just going to the person who gave you the strategy or taught you the strategy and have them look at what you're doing. Because oftentimes, like I said a second ago, it's just a small, simple tweak or two that will make all the difference. Have them look at it, because if they're using the strategy and they're getting the results that you're looking for, chances are you're probably missing it by just a small shift. And they should be able to point that out for you. So let me give you an example in my own business. So I've got clients that I work with, and there's times when clients will come to me and they'll say, hey, Anthony, I'm implementing the strategy, but I'm not quite getting the results that I'm looking to get, the results that others are getting and that you're getting. And so I'll say, okay, let me take a peek at what you're doing and see, if I can help out, see if we could kind of dissect what's happening here. And oftentimes it comes down to, specifically, I just had a client ask me this, and I looked at her. So we give, one of our strategies is teaching the clients how to use effective messaging to generate leads, appointments, and clients. And so this client was implementing the strategy but not quite getting the results that she was looking for. And so when I looked at what she was doing, I noticed that she actually changed a lot of the stuff up. And with strategies, it's very important. It's like a recipe. So if you're trying to bake chocolate chip cookies and you're putting in the eggs, the flour, and the butter and all that, you got all the ingredients in, but then you fail to apply heat, well, you're missing something. Just like if you left out the eggs or the flour, it'd be hard or very tough to get the desired results. Now, I know some of you are going, okay, well, what about the no bake out there? And that's probably a story for another video. But the point is that when you leave out an ingredient or you change something in a strategy that is working, as if you lay it out as designed, then it's going to be very difficult to get the results you're looking for. And so oftentimes we'll look at it and say, okay, well, you changed this, this, and this. What was the reason behind that? And then pointing out, look, if you just shift this back or shift that back, you should be good. And for this particular client, the one I'm thinking of right now, we did that, and all of a sudden, she came out with, and she told me she generated like 5 appointments within that week by just shifting it back to the way the strategy is laid out. And so the point I want to make here is that if you are implementing any strategy and you know it's working for somebody else, but you're not quite getting the results you're looking for, go to them, ask them to take a look at it, and make sure that it's not the strategy that's bad, but maybe it's just another issue, right? And by the way, in case you're wondering, if it's working for them and not for you, it's definitely not because they're better than you, and it's not you. Oftentimes it's a small shift or tweak, maybe a couple of tweaks, that make all the difference. And then if you implement that, you should get the results. Now, I know that there's lots of gurus out there. They're pitching lots of different things. And, you know, every strategy is not created equally. But if other people are getting it, then you should be able to get the similar result as well, as long as you're following the recipe or the strategy. So that's all I got today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Listen, if you want help on looking to see where the highest leverage points are in your business, how to shift a couple things in your business to start getting better results, we'd love to carve out some time and chat with you. There should be a link on the page here, and that link will take you to a calendar of ours. And on the calendar, you'd select a time to chat with us, and during that chat, what we're going to do, it's basically a demo call. So it gives you an opportunity to experience how we help our clients, but with no cost attached. So we'll look at what you're doing now, where you want to go, and create an exact plan that you can implement to generate the results you're looking for over the next 90 days or so. And then during that call, if you want help implementing that plan, we could talk about that. But we do these every week. We allocate a certain number of spots, and quite frankly, we do this because we love to give back. And we know the more that we put out in the universe that's positive, the more we get back. So if you're interested in that, click the link, grab a spot. And other than that, thanks for being here. And I'll see you next time here on the web. Take care.